All right. Let's march on. We'll see who wins the NBA championship as we head into the 2007 drafts. The Seattle Supersonics have another championship. Carmelo Anthony is a champion. Not only could we have stopped, we were two losses worse than the Sonics. They won 2 more games than we did and won the division. And they went on a run, which is what I was hoping I'd be able to do. They lived my dream as they beat the 76ers, who are like the most dominant team of this entire run. Who else was on the team for Melo? Melo, Buckner, Jay Williams, Desmond Mason. All right. Maybe we keep them there since they won a title. To the offseason we go. Let's make sure we save really quickly and save a secondary file in case this fucks up. Let's do what we gotta do. Player retirements. Manute Bol is gone. 35 years old. Bryant Stith. Alonzo Mourning. Christian Laettner. Dave Peeler. Georgie Marizian. Isaiah Ryder. Thought the Kobe era was borked. It is. This is the Jordan era carried over into the Kobe era. Juwan Howard's gone. Magic legend. Eddie Jones. It is insane. Dennis Farrell. I drafted that guy, for fuck's sake. It is amazing how many people we've seen the entire career of already. How did you fix it? We didn't. The issue was Kobe era loaded up at the beginning of the Kobe era. We were in the Jordan era, so the starting contracts for the Kobe era, which are what's broken, weren't a factor. To historical changes. Social media is now a thing. Reject. Reject. How do I change that? Reject. Sixers have new uniforms. The Washington Wizards undergo a full change. Logo and uniforms changing for the Bobcats. And a logo and uniform change for the Atlanta Hawks. I can't reject social media. To the draft lottery we go. The Magic with the second best odds, as well as the 9th best odds, thanks to their pick from New Orleans. 2 picks in the top 9 at the moment, whereas the Timberwolves have a 0.1% chance at moving up to top 3. Here we go. Minnesota! 14th overall pick to the T-Wolves. 10th lottery selection all time. Hey, thanks for reminding me. Turns out modern era teams don't have proper draft picks. That sounds about right, yeah. Denver will stay at 13. Apparently Allen Iverson might be a free agent. Talk about my missing piece. The Utah Jazz. You like jazz? They will stay at 12. You've never gotten the number 1 overall pick. You can thank Malone and Stockton for that. It's called karma. Wow, Kevin Garnett and the Phoenix Suns missed the playoffs. They'll be picking 11th. I wouldn't say finishing 14th is bad lottery luck. That's correct lottery luck. Sacramento at number 10. Stay at number 10. Their 18th lottery pick of all time. Number 9. The Orlando Magic. Stay at number 9. That's thanks to the New Orleans Hornets trade. 8th. The Portland Trailblazers. Stay as well, so no movement from the left-hand side. Chat's guaranteed a top 7 pick, obviously. More than that. It's top 5. Bare minimum for you guys. Miami. Miami will move up into the top 3. 6th, the Chicago Bulls stay at 6. So we won't yet hear from the Magic. Right now, it's projected 3rd overall for you guys. The Atlanta Hawks stay at number 5. So it's a top 4 pick. Apparently, Steve Nash might also be a free agent. This could be the class I needed. The Indiana Pacers at 4 have moved up, knocking the Magic out of the top 3. It'll be picks 4 and 9 for the Magic in the 2007 draft. That is typical draft luck for us. The Indiana Pacers. Oh, poor New York. They just had the worst season of all time, and they're picking 3rd. You guys don't get to complain. Oh, poor New York. Holy shit. Whew, that's rough. Will it be the Pacers or the Heat? The Indiana Pacers have won the Kevin Durant sweepstakes. Miami will pick 2nd. The Indiana Pacers with the top pick in the draft in 2007. So, you guys will be picking 4th and 9th. I will be picking 14th and only 14th, at least for the moment. Goals, hello. How are you? And how did the stream go? Welcome to the... It's a real house of pain around here, let me tell you. How'd the stream go? Good to see you. All right, chat. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. 4th and 9th. 4th and 9th is where you are at this stage. You trade up? Nope. Not allowed. So the Indiana Pacers at number 1 select Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant goes to the Indiana Pacers. 2nd overall, the Miami Heat. Trade the pick? No, they take Greg Oden. I can't imagine what his potential is. Greg Oden goes 2nd to the Miami Heat. And 3rd, the New York Knicks select Mike Conley. Will there be a trade offer for the Magic at 4? No, so you guys will be making this pick. Reminder of your roster, Paxson and Felton at point guard. B and B minus potential there. At shooting guard, obviously, John Starks Jr. is there with his B minus potential. You got Gerald Wallace and Joe Ingles, the Ingles. Ingles only with a C potential, a B plus for Wallace, but he's 24. Power forward, Bosch and Ilyasova. Warwick is still there as well. You'll have some player options coming up, but obviously 2 really, really good players there. And then at center, Marcus Camby will be leaving. You'll have Gortat on an option. He's only a C potential. So you might want to lead towards center. Let's see who's available for you, and indeed. But just take a look at point guard. Aaron Brooks, Rodney Stuckey. Nothing too crazy. Shooting guard, AC Laws in this draft. It's not great. Aaron Aflalo's there. Not a good draft for guards. At forward, Jeff Green, Corey Brewer. 2 big names there. Power forward, Thaddeus Young, E. Gianleon. 2 big names there. But luckily for you guys, centers. You have really 3 good options. Al Horford, Joakim Noah, or Tiago Splitter. Or you go for the computer-generated Robert Reed. So, no doubt, it's going to be a center for you guys. Pretty much no choice. So the question is, will it be Reed, Horford, Noah, or Splitter? It is worth noting, in terms of aggregates, what you'll be looking at potential-wise, at least according to your scout, Noah with an A, or Noah with a B+, Horford with an A, and a B- for that guy, Reed. Poll is up. Refresh the stream if you don't see it. Let's see who you guys go for. Seems like Horford's a slam dunk, although you could risk it on the generated Robert Reed. Let's see what you got. See what you got. Which way will chat go? And you also have the 9th pick as well coming up. And I think we can officially call it. With the 4th overall pick, the Orlando Magic take center, Al Horford. Out of Florida. The Atlanta Hawks at 5 take point guard O.J. Dantley. 6, the Chicago Bulls, Sam Besser. Thank you for the 37 months. How the heck are you, buddy? Thaddeus Young off to Chicago. Pick number 7, the Detroit Pistons take Philip Oliver, a power forward. And pick number 8, the Trailblazers trade the pick. Trailblazers offer you the pick. So you would pick up their first rounder. Why the fuck would you do that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They'd get 2 first-round picks out of the deal. No. They take Dave Lee. So with that, Magic on the clock, no offers, so you'll make the pick. Again, a reminder. Point guard, I mean, you already do have 2 decent point guards, but Aaron Brooks, Rodney Stuckey, the top 2. Shooting guard, AC Law is the best option there. Maybe J.R. Snoo, but yeah, it's pretty rough. Jeff Green is there, is looking like the best player available at this stage. Or it's Robert Reed as another center. So honestly, you could take Jeff Green, and there's your replacement forward. I think that's honestly, it's not even a decision. You already took a center. Like, yeah, that guy is a good starting overall, but you already took a center. Green's the guy. Gonzalez isn't bad, but you guys don't need a point guard. Again, a reminder. Oops. A reminder. You have Paxson and Felton at point guard. Starks at shooting guard. Wallace, I mean, now after taking Al Horford, your weak spot is forward. So, I mean, Jeff Green's the pick. I won't even really give you guys, there's no reason to throw it to a vote. There's no reason. Jeff Green also coming to Orlando. So that is one hell of a 1-2 punch for you guys. We'll sim to my pick, in which I'm going to get a trade offer or two at the 14th selection. 28 trade offers. Craig Smith. 23 B-. It's not that bad. Knowing that this draft might be a little bit weak from there. Two future first rounders from the Clippers. Clippers are good right now, but that is definitely what I'm leaning towards. I mean, 09 and 2011 are pretty far away. Carlos Boozer is out there. An 08 first rounder from Sacramento. And a second. 2 lottery protected picks from the Lakers. Suck my ass. Top 10 protected from the Nuggets. My boy! How dare you offer me Ricky Davis in my time of need? 08 from the Spurs. 08 from the Sonics, but they just won the damn title. 2011 and Ryan Hollins. Only a C+ for Hollins. Who am I going to draft here? Based off of who was left. I could get a mid-point guard. If that big man center's still there, he'd be worth it, but I don't know if he is. Because I forgot that my pick was 14th. I thought it was further down the line. But even if that center's there, I have a center. That center won't be better. And then if I decide to blow it up... What do the Clippers look like at this stage? So, you know, this should coincide with the Clippers falling off. It should. This should coincide with the Clippers falling off when I get those draft picks, if neither of us have won at the time. One of their big three will certainly go, if not two of them. I screwed myself over with my impatience. I should have gone pick by pick because the rule is you back out of this to see who's still left. You don't get to make the pick. So I don't know if that center's still there. If he's not, then it's going to be someone like Joakim Noah. And what I'd rather have, and that's pretty much how I have to view it, is would I rather have Joakim Noah or those two first-round picks kind of hanging out in the future? Because in theory, I'm one good player away. One good player away from this team hopefully being a contender. And if they're not, I'm blowing it the hell up. That one good player is probably not coming from this draft. I'm going to take this from the Clippers. I'm going to take it. They took Aaron Brooks. Stuckey, Gonzalez, Reed was gone. The Jazz got him. Yeah, so I was right. I would have had to have gone, and again, this isn't the list, it's the scouting list. But Conley was gone. I would have had to go for like Aaron Brooks, Rodney Stuckey. Fuck, apparently Kevin Durant might be an 83. Good lord. I think Corey Brewer was gone, and if not, like, Ejin Leon. Like, Ejin Leon might have been my best guy. I didn't notice if Thaddeus Young was gone. I think he was, like 90% sure. Yeah, I would have had to rely on Joakim Noah or Tiago Splitter. I think I get... Wow, Greg Oden's list is potentially an 82. I think I'm going to get the best of both worlds by making that decision. So, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Let's sim to the next pick. It is the Minnesota Timberwolves. 27 trade offers for this second rounder. I imagine I'll just be making it because second rounders are kind of garbage. Is there anybody left? Is there anybody left? Big baby! I have won the drafts! The draft has been won! Big baby's here! Oh my god! Everybody together! In unison! Tongues out for Big Baby! Tongues out! Fuck yeah! Glenn Davis! Come on down, you handsome son of a bitch! Whew! That's what I'm talking about. Best overall talent on the board is fucking right!
Get in there!
And with that, the 2007 draft has come to a close. We'll have to see what Greg Oden's durability is later on once we have like the full info. But again, chat walks away with Al Horford and Jeff Green, which is awesome. And I elect to trade out of the first round for 2 future picks, but I also pick up Big Baby Davis in the draft. 71 rated, C+ potential. Don't care. Signing him. For you guys, big money for Horford and Green, but it's worth it. Apparently a B- potential for Horford. Green's rocking a C+. You're still going to want to sign them, though, because they're two very useful players, and they're young enough that the potentials can get better. So while it seems kind of screwy, it is still the best way to go. Plus, I mean, you guys have plenty of cap space. You don't have any big contracts right now. In terms of options, the endo laugh overpowers. As it does. I'm going to pick up the option on Livingston, Turioff, and Gordon. Apparently, Marcus Camby accepted a player option, so he's not going anywhere. Marcus Camby will haunt your team. To be honest, you're going to want to pick up the option on everybody here, too. I mean, again, Warwick, like, if you can trade him, he'll still have some value. It is still in your best interest to pick up the option on all 4 of these players. Easily. And try to trade them if you want to, instead of letting them go for nothing. So any disagreements? That's what I would run if the Magic were mine. That is what I would run if I was in charge of the Magic. It can be out of here. There's nothing I can do about Camby. He accepted a player option. He's staying. All right. So we will move on. Iverson, Nash, Jermaine O'Neal, Andre Miller, and Peja Stojakovic. I love that clip, by the way. Thank you, Jace. God damn. So with that, this is looking like as big of a free agent class as I needed. Qualifying offers. Bosch is an obvious yes. Long can suck it. Gortat's an obvious yes for you guys.
I have several
For me, it's some dude named
questions.
Vince Ortiz. So that's a straightforward decision. So, really quickly for me, Livingston, Allen, Butler, Abdur-Rahim. I just need whatever big player can bring this team together. LeBron and D-Wade are both RFAs, so LOL. And again, chat, still looking to tank most likely and play your younger talents. A reminder, if I can see it from here, this upcoming draft, you have potentially 3 first-rounders. The Warriors, and then top 3 protected from the Sixers and Bobcats. So you can be as good as you want to be and still potentially do well. But at the same time, with the young talent you have, why sign anybody? Why sign anybody? You might as well just let your young talent actually play and develop. Otherwise, you cut them off at the knees to sign a big money dude. And it's kind of a why. Because it hasn't really worked out for you. Clark, thank you for the 38 months on the primer.
Highly unnecessary.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How are you tonight, buddy? With that, Steve Nash is a free agent. Jason Terry, Andre Miller, Baron Davis. Derek Fisher could bring the man back. Stevie Franchise. At shooting guard, Allen Iverson has no offers right now. Can you sign a player and trade him right away? Nope. Game literally has a built-in feature to stop you from doing that. Michael Redd's out there. Jamal Crawford. What are the offers for Steve Nash right now? He has 2 max offers. 1 for the Mavericks, 1 for the Raptors. Interesting. Interesting. You do not have your own 08 pick, but you do have 3 others. At forward, LeBron and Carmelo as RFAs, but Peja's out there, and D. Jamal Mashburn, who I had on my roster for a long time. Odom and Marion. Bosch is out there for you guys as an RFA, so the one thing I will let you do, of course, is sign your RFAs. Unless you want the Honestly, I mean, that should be your move right there, is sign your own man and Chris Bosh and make sure you get the max 5 years. That should be your deal right there. Is offer Chris Bosh $13 million to make sure that you sign him to the max 5 years instead of someone else coming along and offer sheeting him, and then you're fucked. Because again, there is no compensation. Why would you want to give Chris Bosh a player option? That is a terrible idea. It doesn't affect the interest at all. That's a terrible idea. If we sign someone, they'd be tradable by the deadline. Not a guarantee. Sometimes you sign dudes and they're not able to be traded until after the deadline. You got to keep them for a year. And again, they'll take away playing time from your younger dudes. So any disagreements to you actually just signing Chris Bosh to make sure you get the maximum 5 years? Again, it's what I would do. Normally I would just do this, but I don't know. I don't want to send an offer for sure. Alright, there you go. So you guys will send an offer out to Bosh. Try and make sure that he signs. A couple other power forwards, nothing too crazy. Elton Brand's out there, and so is Jermaine O'Neal if you guys want to bring him back. Shaq is out there at 35 years old. The big Shaqtus. Chris Kaman is an RFA. Jonas Ogalskis. So did you guys have another big RFA signing? We can double check in a minute. For me, Nash has competition, so I could go after Jason Terry. Andre Miller's still looking like he just shit himself. Yeah, I could go for Baron Davis or Jason Terry. Allen Iverson's 32, but man, he has no other offers out there right now. I can't afford him, though. I can't afford him. Fuck. Can I afford Jason Terry? No, I can't. I'm fucked. I should have pulled the plug. I can't send anybody an offer right now. I have to wait until week 2 or day 2 and see who's still out there. Okay. I can rebound from this because it's basketball. Unfortunately, not totally ideal. Not totally ideal. We are in the 2007 offseason. But we started in the Jordan era. All right, so we're going to move forward today. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any big contracts to drop either. For you guys, Bosh has agreed to a new deal. You can cap hold Gortat. So pretty straightforward. Iverson now has 8 offers. I can't afford them. So I am not going to be able to go after a big free agent. So pretty much whoever's out there is who I'm going to have to go for. Or whoever I have now is just who I'm going to have to stick with. I didn't realize I was so up against the cap, but unfortunately I am. I'd even have trouble signing someone like Michael Redd right now. So yeah, I just flat out do not have the money to sign a game-changing player. So my roster's my roster. Like I said, for you guys, it really does make no sense to sign a big name right now. You could if you want to, but you do have an Iverson or an Nash out there, but it'd be contending for somebody right now. And again, it really kind of goes against what you decided to do with your team in terms of building through the draft. So, all right, let's move on. There's nothing I can do. And you guys will be bringing in Chris Bosh on a big 5-year deal. And apparently you're going to have to match the offer for Bosh instead of getting that big 5-year deal for whatever reason, even though nothing changed. That's a bit funky, but you do you, game. Also, really quickly, no reason for you guys not to bring back Gortat, except you might not be able to afford him. Because Marcus Camby is taking up a lot of cap space still on your roster. So that will be free agency, in which I wasn't able to do a goddamn thing. Gortat did accept your qualifying offer. I wasn't able to do a goddamn thing. I have to hope that Abdur Rahim and Allen can kind of carry the weight. You guys, Bosch and Starks, both got better. Paxson really got better. Oh yeah, Sova. Yeah, obviously the goal for you guys right now is trade Marcus Camby so that Al Horford can play. But yeah, I didn't realize I was so far up against the cap, to be honest. I don't even really know how I'm so far up against it, but it be what it be. And it makes for a very interesting season coming up here, to say the least.